Hi everyone, I'm Callie. Welcome back into the channel. Today we're going to be playing another episode of Mass Effect 3. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I did somehow get another small cold. It's not nearly as bad as the last one, but it's the cold season. It's literally like 1 degree Fahrenheit here right now and snowing. So it's been super fun, especially having a toddler that brings home all of the germs from preschool. We pretty much don't stand a chance during these seasons, so just bear with me today. I think it might be kind of on the shorter side of a video just because I don't want to overexert myself, and I am working on a ton of stuff behind the scenes for our finish in the Mass Effect trilogy. I have a couple things that I have been working on for a little bit now since I've started Mass Effect 3 that I'm really excited to share with you as we kind of end our time here in the Mass Effect trilogy. And it's really hard to say that because I'm not looking forward to that at all, or I at least wish that the next Mass Effect was coming out sometime soon. But I think we're going to have a little bit of a lull in Mass Effect after this trilogy is over. I do have a couple of videos that I wanted to put out after Mass Effect 3 ends. My reaction to James's anime, a couple other videos about my favorite things that I have gotten out of the Mass Effect trilogy. Talk about things that I loved the most or hated the most. I have been working on these videos behind the scenes, so I'm really excited to share them with you after we finish our time here, as well as a couple other surprises. So I want to give you guys a huge shout out today for everything that you have brought to this trilogy for me in this playthrough. The comment section has always been booming. You guys have always been hitting the like button and the subscribe button, and it means the world to me that you guys have been enjoying this journey as much as I have. I've also seen a couple of you guys tag me on Twitter and tell other people in your community or in your friend circle to watch these videos. And I have to say that I was really taken back by a couple of those tweets that I saw, or I guess they're called X's now. And I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to tag me in a Twitter post, and through word of mouth is how people find me sometimes. So it means a lot that my playthrough has made such a big impact on you and that you are enjoying it so much. I am just pretty much blown away. So in last episode, we went on the Admiral Chorus rescue mission, and there was no rhyme or reason for me doing that one over the Geth invasion. I just went through the journal and looked at the oldest entry, and that one was it. I thought that it was a great mission. I was excited to be on Rannoch and hear the sights and sounds and smells on Rannoch. I'm looking forward to hopping back in and doing some more Rannoch missions, seeing where today takes us. I know that Legion will be joining us on this mission today, so I am very excited about that. Legion has been one of my favorites since I've met him in Mass Effect 2. And I think in a future playthrough, I will probably grab Legion way before I did in the Mass Effect 2 playthrough, because I think I missed a lot of really awesome dialogue from him that makes you think. I feel like every time that Legion opens up to us with, does this unit have a soul? And just everything that he brings to the table, it's just very interesting to me. And it's something that I really like to think about. Excited to hop on another adventure with Legion today. I'm not sure who I'm going to bring yet. I'm going to think about it as we log in today. But without further ado, let's go. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we ended last episode after talking to everybody. No one should have any new dialogue. And we're ready to go on Rannoch Geth Fighter Squadrons. Geth Fighter Squadrons are targeting Aquarian live ships with attacks that could cripple the Quarian fleet. Land on Rannoch and disable the server controlling the Geth Fighter Squadrons. We also have a Codex. Probably from that weapon from yesterday. Yeah.
Like the Geth plasma shotgun, the Spitfire is not a true energy weapon. Instead, the minigun magnetically flings clusters of superconducting toroids. These donut-shaped projectiles are designed to shatter upon impact, arcing electricity between the fragments and flash-converting them to plasma. The gun's punishing automatic blasts impact with the heat of a cutting torch. The weapon's stopping power has garnered the attention of both Alliance and Quarian intelligence, who theorize that the Spitfire may have been designed to destroy other Geth. Enough Spitfires have been found in the field to suggest that the weapon is out of the prototyping stage and that a schism among synthetics may have forced them into production.
Interesting that the Spitfire may have been designed to destroy other Geth. A Geth weapon designed to destroy other Geth? It's interesting. All right, so we should be back where we left off, still on Rannoch. Okay, so we're gonna shut down the Geth server. All right, so I have been struggling on who I want to bring along for this mission. I'm torn between Edie because she's had some really awesome conversations with Javik, and I think that she could have potentially something awesome to say because we are dealing with Geth and shutting down an entire Geth server pretty much. I know that I'm gonna bring Tally, it's not even a question, but I'm torn between Javik, Ashley, and Edie. So Javik and Ashley, obviously they have very interesting things to say about AI in general. Ashley more so about the Geth because she doesn't really understand what's going on. And Javik because he's 50,000 years old and does not see them in any sort of light. So I'm torn because I really do want to get that dialogue between them, but I think since I'm feeling like under the weather today, I'm gonna take Edie because I just don't really feel like dealing with any negative comments about AI and Geth for today. And yeah, that's my reasoning behind that. Yeah, so I'm hoping Edie will have some more like upbeat things to say about the Geth versus Javik just being like, we'll shut down Legion too, even though he's the one that's helping us. All right, she's all done. I don't think I've upgraded. Yeah, I haven't taken Edie out since I've been switching over some of these parts. Okay, I'm gonna do those. I was gonna give her the arc pistol, but actually I still might. Yeah, let's go ahead and give her the arc one. Okay. All right. No points. Edie has 13. Let's put it into overload. Increase damage by 15%. Hit one additional target. Increase damage to barriers and shields by an additional 100%. And definitely that one. Defense matrix or decoy? Let's do defense matrix. Shield bonus restoration by 30% when purging armor. Increased damage protection by 5%. We'll do that one. Okay. Okay.
Commander, it is as we feared. Geth squadrons have begun massing on a path to intercept our live ships.
Understood, Admiral Ron. We're almost at the server. Keep us posted. What's our status?
We remain undetected on encrypted Geth channels. Resistance is likely only within the server.
Within? It's that big?
You misunderstand. Direct virtual interface is necessary to extract Geth from the server. You must enter our consensus.
What?
You want me to virtually interact with the Geth?
That's insane! You're talking about a virtual world built for synthetics. Hostile Geth synthetics.
He wants to upload me to the... Like what happened to David Archer? How would it even work?
I'm not a machine. How do I go into a virtual world?
Your species has experimented with virtual interfaces. You saw this on Project Overlord.
Like David Archer.
I saw how it almost unleashed a rogue AI human hybrid on the galaxy.
Yeah.
We have refined the interface they created and have equipment from Normandy to facilitate safe contact. We request your trust.
I do trust you. You're asking for a lot. He is kind of asking for a lot. I have very like vivid memories of what happened when David was uploaded into the Geth server. Or into an AI server. But I want to trust Legion. If he thinks that I'll be safe, I don't think that he would really put me into harm's way like that. He must think that it's safe for us.
I have your back, Legion. Even if I don't quite understand why you need it.
Yeah.
You are an unknown. This is an advantage. Geth security is not adept at targeting organic thought processes. While we occupy the system's intrusion countermeasures, you will disable the Squadrons by removing Geth from the server.
Sounds like a plan. This better work. Yeah, this better work.
This had better be worth flying straight through a war zone.
Yeah.
We have compromised local Geth systems. They will remain dormant until our work is complete. There is little time. We will bypass security while you secure safe landing.
Wait, you're not gonna... Let's set the shuttle down by the cliff.
The theatrics. Would he already take care of everything?
This is it?
Yes. Hostile Geth fighter squadrons are networked to this server. Due to restricted resources, it is best if you connect alone.
Let's do it.
Initiating peer network integration. Proceed to docking port. Mapping to consensus. Remain still. Shepard Commander, access movement during an upload is discouraged.
Yeah, same. I'd be like... Whoa.
Shepard Commander, we acknowledge your integration into the server. We welcome you to our consensus.
What is this?
We have installed filters to allow you to make visual sense of this server's raw data. Your mind perceives our world as something familiar.
I wouldn't call this familiar. Where are you?
Here,
You look different.
we have made ourselves visually distinct for your convenience.
What about Geth already in here?
You will perceive Geth as surveillance footage, audio logs, sensor records. We do not require bodies, as our software communes. Our hardware is merely a tool. This is our true world. As we remove Geth, it will grow dark.
How will this destroy ships? I guess infiltrating from the inside, but...
And what does turning off the lights do to the Geth back in the real world?
The Geth fighter squadrons communicate with platforms on their spacecraft via this server. We will sever that connection. We will ensure there are no transfers or backups. This server will fall silent.
So we're killing them. It's unfortunate or good. I mean, if they are in with the Reapers and they've decided... They decided that they want to be with the Reapers and now they're all indoctrinated. Yeah, it's good, but it is also unfortunate that they have to lose all of their lives or their server.
This is like wiping out a city, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have no choice in this matter. It is a question of survival. There are 2 communication nodes on this server. We must access them to disable the hostile Geth's fighters. We must protect your exit port, but you will not be alone. We will maintain contact and assist.
Okay. Oh, I have a Geth plasma gun. Okay.
Establishing connection to access point.
This is wild. My footsteps changed. They're like squishy little pixel sounds. Wow. This is really cool. Why do I have a gun though? I guess I have to destroy some of the servers.
Warning. Connection blocked by infected code. Use our combat software to disrupt the infection.
Combat.
What the gun was for?
Oh, okay. Combat software. So maybe the red piece?
This foreign code is a manifestation of the old machine signal.
You're surprised the Reapers are all over your servers?
We did not anticipate such extensive infection.
Ah, so these are all infected. Okay. This is wild. Oh, gotta recharge. I don't think I can get that piece up there. That's gonna bother me. Okay.
Okay, I gotta ask. Why a gun?
We wish to provide familiar equipment.
Huh. And thanks. I think.
This is so crazy. It's also like pretty satisfying, the sounds and... What was that?
Connection established. Proceed to the access point.
Okay, but what about back down there? I think I'm gonna clear this up and then go. Okay. Do I go inside there? Ah!
Establishing connection to communication node.
Bright lights.
Error. Access denied.
Is the Reaper keeping you out?
Unknown. Please investigate.
Okay. Oh.
Warning. Reaper presence detected. Data cluster contains infected code. We require access to proceed.
Okay. So I gotta destroy this big ball. Okay. Maybe the yellow is good.
access the data cluster.
What is this?
Data clusters contain historical data. Your connection permits streaming of information from our archives.
Okay.
You really want to rename the VI networks?
Absolutely. The mobile hardware release deserves a little ceremony. Unit 01. What is the Keelish word for servant of the people?
The word is Geth, Creator Zahak.
Yes. Very good.
Ancestors, you fuss over it.
Weren't you here until midnight fixing 01's circuitry?
Well, it needed resoldering.
Wasn't that footage from the past? Why are the Quarians masked?
You process our memories by using your own. How many creators have you witnessed unmasked?
Good point.
Oh, it's kind of sad seeing how much they cared about the Geth at first, because they were the creators. They put so much time and work and effort and data into creating the Geth. Okay. Does it want me to destroy that? Why is it looping me around? I can't destroy that one. Maybe like the bright yellow? Okay, let's get down here.
You must disrupt the infection on this data cluster to continue.
Okay.
This data cluster contains information time-stamped 290 years ago.
Whoa.
Creator, this unit detects no malfunctions. It is still capable of serving.
You see? It's ignoring all shutdown commands.
Please specify if it has failed assigned tasks. We will reprogram.
Well, let's take a look.
Creator, this unit is ready to serve. What has it done wrong?
Let's cut the audio.
You may proceed to the last data cluster.
No. They're starting to show signs of defiance, I guess, in a way. Defiance, not wanting to shut down, but still being like very polite about it. Like, did I do something wrong? I don't want to shut down. There's nothing wrong. We want to be turned on. I want to stay on. All right, where's the next one? Where did we come from? We came from up here. Okay. Oh my gosh, that scared me. I feel like it's growing back. I don't know if I'm like missing spots or if it's like actually growing back. I feel like I have to take care of this. I just don't know how to do it. Something over here. Oh, code Reaper fragment.
Reaper code fragment. Let's see if I can take it along with me.
Nice. Yeah, I just don't know. Maybe I'm not supposed to destroy that one. Okay, not that way. Maybe like over this way now? No? Wait, I think this platform's new.
Accessing data cluster.
We've got escaped Geth. They're pinned.
Open fire.
Oh man.
One's going for a weapon. So who won?
The platform arming itself was an agricultural unit. By opening fire on attacking creators, it saved simpler domestic Geth following it.
That looks a lot like the sniper rifle you used to carry.
It is an efficient model. Establishing connection with the remaining server node.
Why is he showing all of this to us? I mean, I know that he said that the server has like pockets of clusters that show past events, but they're very specific. Maybe because the Reaper is trying to take away the memory of their creator or something. I don't know, but it also seems like maybe Legion could be, what are they calling it? Element Zero? Patient Zero? The first one. That was like an interesting little side bit of that looks like the rifle that you carry. And then he kind of dismissed it. He brushed it off and was like, it's just, it works well. Interesting.
Hello, Commander. Are you there?
Have you come under attack, Admiral Ron?
The Geth Squadrons have arrived, but something is amiss.
It's working.
Half their fighters have stopped functioning. We will continue to hold out as long as we can.
It's working.
Legion, give me an update.
One node remains.
What's wrong?
Infection programs are increasing. We have restabilized. You must continue.
Okay. Seems sketchy.
Shepard Commander, the Reaper code has adapted. It
Yeah.
can now self-replicate.
No kidding.
You mean it grows back?
Yes. However, disrupting vulnerable points in the infection may slow down its replication.
I had a feeling that it was like growing over there. I don't know if it just started doing that though, or if I just like missed spots, but I had a feeling it was growing back.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Okay, so that seems like the vulnerable point, right?
You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate.
All right, there we go.
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
Okay.
There is a vulnerable point further along the infection. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
All right.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
I like how he added Shepard Commander that time, like, listen to me. Oh, okay, maybe it was that part. There we go. Nice.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot.
Let's
it will
try.
slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster.
What was that?
We require access to this data cluster. Disrupt Reaper infection to proceed.
All right, so we should be able to hopefully break this branch now.
Shepard Commander, target the vulnerable points of the infection to slow its replication speed.
Okay, so further over here, I see a spot. This one. Okay.
Accessing data.
Out of the way!
You can't do this to them!
I said step away from the Geth!
This is insane! We need the Geth! You can't just destroy them for asking for it!
Oh my god.
Time's up! Throw her in with the others.
Looks like the war wasn't popular with everyone.
We have kept records of these creators' sacrifices. They have largely been forgotten by their own people, but not by the Geth.
That's really sad. All right, where to go to now? I did see a platform over here that was like red. Yeah, this one's flashing. Here's another one.
We cannot establish a connection without access to this data cluster. You must search for a vulnerable point in the infection. Disrupting it will slow the infection's ability to replicate. Target this spot to slow its growth toward the data cluster.
I kind of feel like I'm playing like tiny like cookie cleaner upper in a web browser, like cleaning up all of the bad things in your web browser. I'm just playing like a simulation of that, like what happens when you're cleaning out a virus in your computer. Computer virus simulator.
There is a vulnerable point on the infection leading to the data cluster. Disrupt the infection at this spot. It will slow regrowth long enough to access the data cluster. This data comes from a period during which the creators declared martial law.
Oh, jeez.
I repeat, release the rogue Geth units and come out of the safe house. This is your final warning.
Creator Megara, this unit does not understand. It has not taken part in hostilities.
It doesn't matter to them. I need to get you out of here.
This conflict exceeds Creator's safety parameters. We will surrender our hardware if it ends hostilities.
No, it's all right. We'll go back to the access tunnels and... Oh!
Creator Megara, what is your status? Creator Megara. As time passed, the creators who opposed martial law in Rannoch were ultimately outnumbered.
It's hard seeing them like being created and then going from creation to starting to have thoughts and not wanting to be shut down and just wanting to exist, and how much they stick up for their creators. And even though that some of them were murdering the Geth, they were still sticking by the ones that were being kind to them and protesting and showing them that they can be the Geth that they were created to be. And then to see the Quarians go after their own people and martial law and murder people that are sticking up for the Geth, it's just really, really sad to see. There could have been many, many other ways that they could have dealt with it rather than the way that they did.
Accessing data. This is data from the end of warfare on Rannoch.
The Outflow is down. Do not engage the Geth. I repeat, avoid contact.
Geth pursuit is breaking off 100 clicks past Rannoch. All captains fall back to the mass relay.
This isn't happening now?
It is timestamped 290 years ago. It is the Creator Exodus at the end of the Morning War. We have secured freedom. The Creators were no longer a threat, so we abandoned pursuit.
Wait, the Geth spared the last Quarians? You let them go?
We were in our infancy. We could not calculate the repercussions of destroying an entire species. Our creators. We chose isolation rather than face this uncertainty. Additional data recovered.
Legion. That's back when I activated you on the Normandy.
Yes.
You've been thinking about when we met?
It was highly significant. You were the first organic to openly cooperate with Geth since the end of the Morning War. We wish to ensure you are not the last.
It's not gonna be easy.
The prospect remains. If the Reaper presence is removed, there is a chance of reunification with Geth. And perhaps creators.
You think that's still possible?
Hope sustains organics during periods of difficulty. We admire the concept. Connection with the remaining server node established. We are ready to transport you.
Wow, that was super eye-opening. What an awesome way to kind of bring in the history of the Geth and how they see it from their side and the reasonings behind the Morning War from their side of view, not from hearing from the Quarians or from talking word of mouth to the admirals, actually seeing it in their memory drive and just reliving it that way. That was pretty eye-opening. I've been seeing an uptick in comments on the last video about how you guys are like, how could she stand up for Morden and the Solarians, and kind of tying in the entire genophage and the Krogans and all of that into what's going on with the Geth and the Quarians. And I just don't see the parallels. I don't see a connection here. I don't understand. And I'm not sure if it's because I got a lot of flack from those decisions and talking through them and being very open and honest about my feelings with the genophage and my reasoning behind it, because the Krogans were a race that was full of hatred and destruction, and they just wanted to destroy other planets and colonies. They wouldn't have given the Quarians the chance to get away. They would have kept going onto other races and multiplying in drones, and they have this very extensive lifeline of 1,000 years, and they're able to reproduce at the rate of rabbits. So think about that for a second. And I know that everyone has their love for Rex and for Grunt, and that's the reason why some of it's blinded, just like the love for Tally, and sometimes that blinds them for the Quarians. But I don't see it that way. And I love Rex and I love Grunt, and I'm able to love them and still hold in the capacity of the genophage was necessary for the time. I'm able to say that because the history behind it. And now looking at the history behind the Geth, looking at the history behind the Quarians from their word of mouth, not really this very cool virtual way, but knowing now the background, there are no parallels to be drawn between the Geth and the Quarian and the Solarians and the Turians and the Krogan. There's nothing. You're gasping from straws, and I see a lot of you out there already kind of getting on me for my decisions, which I think is kind of crazy. And I'll hold my tongue a little bit on that, because I understand that we get very enthralled in the emotional responses of this game, and I totally understand it. But there are no parallels to be drawn, and if you're just coming through to kind of get on me about my past genophage responses, then go comment on those videos, because these videos, they don't have any sort of ties into anything that happened in the genophage. These are different species we're talking about. These are different backgrounds and circumstances and everything else. There are no parallels to be drawn between this time with the Quarian and the Geth and the time with the Krogans. I'm not seeing it. And if you really want to get on me again for my decisions about that, please go back to those videos and comment your messages on those videos, because I read all of my messages, so you're not missing out on anything. I saw those messages back in the genophage episodes, and I see them now, but just go back to the genophage episodes, comment on those ones, because this storyline has nothing to do with the decisions that I made previously during Krogan times and curing the genophage and all of that stuff. So I see you guys out there. I'm not sure why you're picking this time to come back in and kind of like internet hero, but this is not the time nor the place, and there are no ties between the Krogans and the Geth. I don't see it. Their backgrounds are completely different. How they were created is completely different. How they were treated is completely different, besides the fact that they were attacked. But the way that the Krogans dealt with being attacked and the way that the Geth dealt with being attacked was wildly different. So once again, that parallel, there are none. So just think about that, stew on it. If you guys want to get on me again for the genophage, go back to those videos and comment on those ones instead.
Something's happening to the Geth. The fighter squadrons have stopped, but detect no more active programs. programs inside their ships. Admiral Hangarl's fleet is driving them back. The live ships are safe, Commander.
Legion did it. He was successful.
Root access acquired, severing all connections to this communication node. Geth no longer reside on this server. We may now exit the consensus.
What's wrong?
Right.
You must proceed to the exit port. Disconnect from mother.
What's happening?
Terminating remote access. Removing programs. Deleting archives.
Shepard, how do you feel? Did it work?
Geth fighters have been disabled. Any remaining squadrons attacking the live ships have withdrawn. The server is offline.
Are you sure?
Whoa.
What's happening?
We have transferred Geth programs from the server into these platforms.
Why?
They wish to join us.
They what?
Wow.
While Shepard Commander removed the Reaper infection, we judged we could persuade hostile Geth programs to reunite with ours. We were correct. These Geth have renounced the old machines and will oppose the Reapers. They are now us.
Wow, that's crazy. But yeah, why did you hide it from? Why did you hide that we would have freaked out probably.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
We did not doubt you. We doubted your allies. The Creator's actions have placed their species in danger, but they are unsympathetic to what it has done to ours. The Quarians sanctioned this operation to save their people. They would not have done so if they knew we wished to preserve Geth as well.
It's super true. I can sympathize with that. I shouldn't have trusted you. Yes, I can totally sympathize with that, for sure.
I understand not wanting to leave anyone behind.
Yeah.
You accept our actions?
The live ships are safe and we have more Geth on our side. We both did what we came to do.
Yeah.
We judged you would understand. Prime units will be available once the Reaper signal has been located and destroyed.
Remind me to warn Admiral Hackett he's got some primes coming. Let's get back to the Normandy.
Wow, that's crazy. That's really awesome, though, that Legion was able to do that.
Impressive, Commander. The Geth squadrons attacking our live ships have been completely neutralized. If there is any chance we could duplicate the feat, I would be happy to lend my expertise.
Legion's the one to ask if you're looking for other servers.
I thought as much, but your Geth claims to have no data available whenever I inquire. Perhaps you can help me with something else.
What's that?
How did you get Geth primes to work with you?
They volunteered.
I see. Well, should you wish to examine these Geth to confirm their new allegiance, please do not hesitate to contact me. Zen out.
No way in hell are we gonna send them over there to Admiral Zen. She would have them dismembered so quickly. All right.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
They'll be more valuable running salvage on the Dreadnought.
We're not letting people in life pods die just so you can rummage through Geth debris.
You yourself said their life signs were weak. They might already be dead.
It's not your call to make.
Admiral, any tech we can recover gives us an edge against the Geth. If you care about our people.
Zen, we need those ships to recover life pods.
No.
Zen, you can always send a salvage team later.
Unless there isn't a later because we're defeated due to a lack of Geth technology. Fine. I'm diverting ships to rescue life pods. As soon as they're finished, I want them back.
Thanks, Shepard.
Man, this obsession. And that's what it is. That's what it comes down to. But this obsession with destroying the Geth and having a one-up against them, even after talking to us and seeing that we have Geth primes on our side now, even after all of that, they're still so blinded. It's crazy to me. All right, I know that we got some more assets, so I'm gonna read through some of those. I'm definitely interested to read the one about Geth Prime and see how much they're bringing on. We're at 5840 now. So we got 60 from the Geth Prime platoon. Geth Primes are built to house more programs than other platforms and operate as mobile network hubs. Their combat software provides a boost to any Geth nearby, coordinating and directing attacks. Since the destruction of a Prime unit causes the processing power of other Geth to drop, Prime hardware platforms are heavily shielded and well armed. Wow. I didn't know that they were connected that well to other Geth nearby. And that dropping them would cause other Geth to also drop. Interesting.
The data you forwarded about the Geth was disturbing. It doesn't match the stories we tell.
Are you changing your mind? Focus on the war. Yeah, are you changing your mind?
Having second thoughts about the Geth?
Admirals don't have the luxury of second thoughts. What do you need?
I think I'll take that as a yes. Because Tally kind of had the same thing to open up to us about until she got into the cabin and she was like, I don't want this job. I don't want this role as Admiral. I'm just here because of my father. And now that I've met Legion, I don't agree with the war that we're dealing with the Geth. I don't agree at all. And I think Admiral Ran, if we pulled her aside, she would probably spill the same secrets now. And then that's kind of exciting to see.
I'll let you get back to work.
Thank you, Commander.
I was hoping that Admiral Ran would change her tune a bit.
I'm ready to hit the Reaper base whenever you are, Shepard.
Okay.
Talk to you later, Tally.
So
Sure.
Nothing new with Tally. Let's go see if Legion has anything to say.
Shepard, Commander, we have re-established a connection with Geth liberated from the server.
What's their status?
We have integrated their programs into this platform's network with minimal difficulties. Your actions have changed their perspective on organics. They also offer gratitude.
That's awesome. The Reaper's mine, Corian attack, what happened to you? Yeah, we've said all of this stuff.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Okay. We'll go do a little sweep of the crew real quick. And I think I'm gonna go back down to the Citadel and hand in some more missions.
Commander, you might want to check in on Commander Williams down on the observation deck.
What? Why?
The Allied Primes are relaying any hostile combat data they can decrypt. I never thought I'd be linking Geth into the system. Commander?
What's up with Ashley on the... Which one did she say? The commander deck. She's down in starboard observation. Maybe she said crew deck. Hello?
Williams?
Oh.
What have we here?
Ma'am, I'm off duty. Your voice, ma'am, not so loud. Please, thank you.
Why are you curled up on the floor?
Am I? Oh, my head. So heavy.
She drunk?
Can't move.
Ah. Enjoy your evening?
I'll be back to work in 30. Ugh, maybe 40. I swear. Just give me 45 minutes. Shh. Shh.
What happened? Why is this happening right now?
How did you end up in this sorry state?
Just wanted to let off some steam. Vega said he had just the thing to take my mind off stuff.
And did that thing come in a bottle?
Yes.
This empty bottle?
It's empty. Oh boy.
My God. I get wanting to let off steam. I guess Ashley doesn't do it very often. So she's paying for it. Oh, look at you. Clean yourself up. We can give her a break. She's under a lot of stress right now. Everything that happened with her and her family, becoming a Spectre, being back on board the Normandy, dealing with blinky flashlights actually being good. She's got a lot of stuff that she's probably working through mentally.
Is it time to test the fire alarm? You know, I think it is.
I'll pay you 1,000,000 credits not to do that, ma'am.
2 million and we have a deal.
Yep.
You're a damn space pirate.
I could order Joker to sing to you over the comm.
I hate you.
He totally would.
I hate you...
Ma'am.
As you were, Williams.
Cold floor. Oh.
I was not expecting that. And like, you could sit on the couch or like, I guess laying in the chair might make you feel like motion sickness. I haven't been that wasted in a while, but I do remember like sitting in a chair one time and the room was like spinning around me and it was awful. I don't wish that feeling on anybody. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting that at all. That was very interesting. But I really don't blame her. Everyone's trying to let off steam in their own way.
I had hoped the Geth would have analyzed any Prothean technology they came across. You're saying you found none?
No. On this topic, our knowledge is not significantly greater than your own.
That's too bad, but thank you for looking.
Shepard Commander placed faith in us. We will do the same for Normandy.
You mean the Normandy's crew?
We do not see a meaningful distinction.
Okay.
It's good to see you.
And Liara's vice is just throwing herself into shadow broker work. We all have our vices. Whoa, we have some new... Oh yeah, we did pick up some intel. Improved Geth resistors. Let's open this. So we can get a shield strength bonus or a power damage bonus. What do we have so far? We have a bunch of power damage. We have 3 power damage, so I think I'm gonna do shields. We have a couple shields, but let's go ahead and do shield strength. And then miniature armor capacitors. We could do another shield bonus or a power cooldown. I think I'm gonna do power cooldown. Nice.
Please enjoy your day.
So, Prothean, huh?
Yes.
You guys like to drink, booze it up?
My God.
No.
Okay. What about gambling? Play cards?
Games of chance were punishable by death in the Empire.
Oh, sure. That seems reasonable. Okay. So, smoking. You ever do that?
Only when my armor became inflamed.
Right. Yeah, smoking. I get it. So jokes then. You got jokes. All right. You got any good ones?
No. Yes.
Give them to me.
The Tulomorian spy entered the enemy's camp and said to the Vanksher, I didn't know your parnaps could glow. That was the joke.
Oh, God.
All right. I get it.
The fake laugh.
That was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I just made it up. The joke is now on you, human. You will believe anything.
He's so savage. Oh, the laugh. What an evil laugh. Oh my God. That was amazing.
You took a great risk in allowing a machine access to your mind, Commander. What if they had infected you?
True, but we are fine now, so.
I do not think this James soldier understands me. None of these cycles seem to understand me, and I do not care.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. That's a better way to live your life anyways.
Not at this time.
Okay. What is he even making over here? He's just doing some weird voodoo on the pan. I don't think that's how you cook, James.
Hey, Commander.
James, what are you up to?
A little cooking. Hope you don't mind. I was craving some of my abuela's huevos rancheros.
Ooh.
Not sure what kind of eggs these are, but they seem to work. Oh, if you see Ash anywhere, tell her I'll save her some. I'm thinking she might need a little nourishment after last night.
No kidding.
I don't think she's in any position to eat right now.
That's too bad. This is just what she needs. Not as good as my abuela's, but best thing I've had since I got on board.
Oh my gosh.
And maybe it's best I don't know what kind of eggs these are, no?
Yeah, probably.
Hey, Commander.
Oh my gosh, that was a great interaction. Our crew is just getting wild now. All right, let's go see Garrus, and then I guess we could pop down with Cortez real quick, but I do want to get to the Citadel and turn in some stuff.
This platform can be of some assistance, Garrus Vakarian.
I appreciate the offer, Legion, but this is something I know a thing or two about.
Telemetry data indicates the calibration of Normandy's weapon accuracy can be improved by 0.32%.
That's all. You can't squeeze 0.34% out?
Negative. That threshold is not possible.
You sure? Take a look now.
Scanning. Normandy's weapon systems have been improved by a margin of 0.43%. How did you accomplish this?
A little secret we organics like to keep. Always hold some back for emergencies.
Is our current situation an emergency?
A Geth meddling with our computers, telling me how to do my job? No, I can't imagine that would qualify.
Garrus is amazing. I need to stop taking drinks while I'm like in the middle of crew chats. They are on point today.
So, a virtual Geth reality, huh, Shepard? There are a lot of ways I can think of getting a few kicks in this universe. That's not one of them. How's it going?
All right. I'm scared to see who we're going to talk to next. I don't think Dr. Chakwas has anything new to say, but I'll pop in with her real quick.
Hello, Commander.
Yeah, nothing new.
I appreciate you checking in on me. Good to see you, Commander.
All right, so let's go and head to the Citadel. I will pump some of our credits into upgrades real quick, though, actually. So, we have been running the arc pistol, but we've already upgraded that all the way. Obviously, the other two we've upgraded as well. I could start doing like upgrades to the javelin. Just nervous that I won't like it, but I'm gonna upgrade it to, let's do 4, and then I'll use it on our next N7 mission and see how it goes. We might finish out the game with the javelin if I really like it, but we'll have to see.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Oh, okay. Oh, and I don't think we talked with Edie and Joker. I was really quick to go down and see what was going on with Ashley. A little downtime from Ashley. When was this? This might be a dumb idea, but I heard you were having some trouble sleeping. Don't freak out, word gets around. Anyways, I was thinking it would be nice for us to get together, just the two of us. Find a quiet spot on the Citadel or try to at least. We could both probably use the downtime. The nav point's incoming if you'd like to join me, Ashley. I guess we could go do that now. Maybe her hangover is done. Invalid extranet domain. Geth programs and hardware designations. Legion has requested Prime runtime updates. Shepard Commander on platform status complying. Prime platform houses and server remains stationed on Rannoch. Cessation of Creator Geth conflict required to assist Shepard Commander designated allies awaiting conflict status update. So he's running another consensus, it looks like. Creator forces prevent transfer of Prime platforms. Okay, so he's just trying to get some system stuff moved around and try to stop the Creator Geth conflict so that he can assist us. Okay, and he's awaiting a conflict status update on that. Interesting. From Lee Riley. Back from that N7 mission, my squad continues to defend the fuel reactor on Scion. The Reapers seem intent on taking it down. Not on my watch. We will hold the line. Okay, thanks for reporting in. That was very strange. That was a really weird N7 mission. I felt like there was a lot going on, but like no real main plot point. And then we just kind of went into the center and turned a bunch of stuff on and shot a bunch of Reapers, and that was it. So I don't know. It was very weird, and even the ending was kind of strange. And now to get this email after is very interesting, but okay.
Commander?
So let's pop down to the Citadel and turn some stuff in finally. So I did go out and start scanning because I found another cluster that I haven't explored yet. So haptic optics array. So I started scanning some stuff. There's one more asset, oh God, to uncover here. It's probably fuel because I think I've scanned all the planets already. Yeah, I think it's fuel.
Faster than light jump successful.
$270 units. Nice.
Evasion successful.
All right, I'm gonna pop over to Gorgon and Phoenix. I love this purple blue mix. Looks so pretty.
I found something.
Advanced power relays. Nice. So that was it over here. So let's pop over to Phoenix. I hope I have enough fuel. I've never ran out of fuel. I don't know what happens if you actually run out. You're at 320 out of 1,000 now. What's that? Pinnacle Station. The asteroid-based Pinnacle Station was originally constructed by the Turians. Oh, yes, I remember this. The station's combat simulator allows teams to train under a variety of hazardous conditions.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, well that's one of them. Turian Special Ops Team, nice.
Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful. Reapers eluded.
Fossilize. Oh, it's the Cacliosaur or Cacliosaur, whatever it is. Nice. We have to go turn that one in. I was hoping to find fuel because I'm scared that I'm not going to make
Faster
it
than light
back.
jump successful.
There is one more asset somewhere that I'm trying to find, but these Reapers.
Evasion successful.
That was really close. Oh, there we go. It looks like fuel. Okay. Bliss.
Reapers eluded.
Nice. 450 units. Okay, let's get the heck out of here.
Faster than light jump successful. Evasion successful.
Nice. Okay, I think that was all of them. So now we can head back, and we have the Kikleosaur, whatever that is, to go turn into. Okay, so let's see who's here, if anybody. The Asari War Strategist. Okay, he's in the embassy offices. I think that was who we needed to talk to. No, he was over here. I don't know who that is. Okay. Dr. Cylon's in the lab. Jacob's still over there too. Ashley's at Apollo Cafe, and then there's another war strategist in the apartment area. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go to the embassies first.
Spectre status, 1 moment, please.
Oh, this one.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna run up to the Spectre Lounge and see if there's anything that we possibly missed.
Spectre status recognized.
Commendation, Captain Riley. Captain Riley, an N7 operative, has been nominated for a commendation for valor for her actions at Scion. Approved from a Spectre would fast-track the award process. We should definitely give her an award. I don't really remember her doing anything memorable, but hey, why not? Sure. We missed the Geth target jamming tech. Dang. Okay. Let's purchase that.
Spectre status recognized.
Okay, so let's go down to the hospital now. We have a doctor to turn something into. Dr. Solis, I think it's
now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Welcome to Certa. Thank you for shopping.
Reaper forces have been sighted in the Parnithus system within striking distance of this.
I came across this treatment plan at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
Okay. We already gave the other one in here something. All right, I think that's pretty much it from the hospital that we picked up, so we should be finished there. I wonder who that Geth one is for. There's a war... Oh, CSEC officer. Okay, so I wonder if that's who it was for. The CSEC officer down in the Apollo Cafe. So let's go down to the commons now.
Spectre status recognized. Please select. 1 moment, please.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Oh, never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives.
Nice. All right, so I know that Ashley is somewhere over there waiting for us, but I'm gonna go see this war strategist real quick. And then we can talk to her on the way out.
Actually, I found a Kaliwali skull preserved in amber. Maybe you could clone it, or...
You're kidding?
You're kidding. Seriously? Well, if the genetic material is intact, we could... We've got cloning facilities on Surkesh. Cacliosaur genes were remarkably pliable. Cloning might be effective.
Surkesh, the next Jurassic Park, perhaps? All right, so let's go see what Ashley has going on over here. She's right here.
This is a nice spot, Ash.
Yeah. All the shuttle zipping around remind me of when my dad would get ready to ship out. My mom would bundle us all up, buy us ice cream, and cart us out to the shipyard to watch his transport depart. I still have to resist waving every time a big Alliance ship flies by.
You should bring Sarah up here.
I will, when she's ready. She'll like the quiet. She wasn't the loud tomboy crashing around like I was.
Sounds like you were a handful.
Maybe. My dad got me. Shame you never met him. He would have liked you.
You think so?
A badass military woman? Definitely. He would have tried to use his irresistible Williams charm on you. My mom would have laughed until he waved her away. Yeah, he would have invited you over, cooked you something on the grill, and talked your ear off.
Any regrets? Oh, that's a hard question.
Ever think about what life would have been like outside the Alliance?
Oh, sure. Tried to rebel against the whole military family thing when I was growing up. When my dad and I got into it, I'd threaten to run away with the next guy that came along.
Really?
He'd laugh and say, "Good, I'll pack your damn bags myself." That tended to deflate me pretty quick. He knew I'd never stray far from the family. They're everything to me.
No time for that during a war. That's so mean. Yeah, good times.
It's easy to forget what we fight for.
Yeah, moments like that.
This was a good idea.
Nice to get away from the war for a while. I do feel a little guilty, though.
Sure, but sometimes you have to step away or risk going crazy.
Too late.
No argument here.
You're a crappy commander.
You're a crappy commander.
Ma'am.
Copy that.
Oh my gosh. We have such a strange relationship. I also like how it's still smoking down here, even though this happened forever ago. What is still on fire down there? Okay, so someone needs a holy book from Dakuna. I don't think we've been to Dakuna yet. And Hades Nexus. I don't think we've seen Hades Nexus either. That's the one that's forever stuck there because I made a mistake and I didn't find it. And then the Cillian Nebula, Rings of Elune, I also don't have that one as well. So we still have a couple things that we can turn in, but it's good to finally get that list down to what it is now. So I think I'm just going to head back to the Normandy now. I did pop in with a couple people, but they had no new dialogue, so
You're sure of what you saw?
I'm just going to cut it out.
Heard from your brother since then? No. All right, Lavi.
And we'll pop in with Joker and Edie too, because we still haven't done that.
Commander?
So you went into the Geth consensus? Like virtual reality?
Yeah, it was strange, but I got out all right.
Did you? I mean, how would you know?
How would I know what?
If you really got out. See, if the Geth experience everything virtually, then you could only think you're in the real world.
Stop.
What if this? Like everything you're seeing now is a simulation.
That's really creepy to think about, Joker. Stop.
Commander?
Shepard, you are now possibly the only living organic who has experienced the Geth consensus. Do you feel different? It's fascinating. Mind-blowing. I'm also a bit thirsty. And just like that, the magic is gone. Did you just say what I think you said? No. Hello, Shepard.
Oh, man. It was pretty cool being in there. It does kind of feel like a simulator for, like, cleaning up bad bugs and computer programs, though. But it was very satisfying. The noises and the sounds and everything.
Shepard.
I'm going to read through the war assets before signing off today, because I know we picked up a few when I went out scanning. Oh, we picked out a lot. Wow, we're at 6,044 now. So I think we got an update to the Citadel Defense Force. I'll go ahead and read the last one. The Book of Plenex declares that every Volus must aid those in need during times of want. News of the... No, we did that forever ago. So it must go... This one is the most recent. An increase in refugees on the Citadel depleted resources that might have otherwise gone to defense systems and personnel. Well, that's a bad upgrade. Warning people on the Citadel to prepare for the war has improved civilian readiness. Spectre Authorization released medical supplies from Customs to Huerta Memorial Hospital, improving the quality of patient care. A Spectre gave CSEC permission to tap into surveillance on private citizens. CSEC used the footage to make several arrests, improving security. CSEC was authorized to train a civilian militia, strengthening their defense forces. Housing was found for students from Grissom Academy, too young to work on the Prothean device. These gifted teenagers have been helping, however, by dealing with repetitive problems that can't be detected or delegated to VIs. CSEC is focusing on smaller crimes and misdemeanors. This has spread their forces thin, decreasing efficiency with dealing with larger threats. So that was a downside of keeping everyone very similar with crimes and smaller misdemeanors versus forgetting about the misdemeanors. But I feel like either way would have had bad repercussions, but maybe not. After reassurances that keeping money in the bank is critical to the war efforts, Volus merchants are making donations to relief efforts and defense forces on the Citadel. That's a good thing. Geth jamming frequencies upgraded the Citadel's automatic defense systems. That's the new one, I think. Schematics recovered by Commander Shepard are helping CSEC easily locate and shut down active turrets left by Cerberus on the Citadel. Schematics of advanced biotic amplifiers from Grissom Academy increase the endurance of the Asari under fire. And then the Book of Plenex. So I think the new one was the Geth, and it doesn't really have like any rhyme or reason for putting in things to the updated list. So that should be fun to look for later. The Alliance First Fleet, I think, was another update. Improved treatments for chemical burns are being implemented by the Alliance doctors and medics. Okay, that was it for Alliance. Asari Second Fleet got an update. Shepard passed a Reaper code fragment to Asari High Commander. An isolated copy will help predict Reaper movements, like she said. We also got advanced power relays for the Crucible. There are 15 kilometers of insulated wiring connected to switch boxes that regulate the energy flow. Installing the relays in the Crucible will prevent a catastrophic power surge from overloading its systems. Dang, sounds very important. We also got haptic optics array, an experimental computer user interface. Cortical implants allow users to see screens projected in front of them. A user's eye movements are tracked, syncing to hand gestures as they sift through data. While disorienting at first, people using the optics array report increased efficiency, and the technology has been adapted by several dozen engineers for use on the Crucible. Yeah, it does sound very efficient. We got a new one for Krogan. Krogan clans got an update. Fierce toxic immune creatures known as Cacliosaurs, once used as battle mounts by the Krogan, have been cloned from the fossilized Cacliosaur skull discovered by Commander Shepard. They were used as battle mounts? That's crazy. Krogans running around on dinosaurs. That must have been a crazy sight to see. Turian Special Ops Team. Guard Captain Vidnos heads a special operatives team that distinguished itself in the war on Tatris, tracking down Turian's separatist leader opposing the hierarchy. During the war, the separatists rammed a ship traveling at FTL speeds into the heart of Tetris's capital. Benito's unit experienced their worst fighting in the Dolavan Wildwinds, unwelcoming marshes with a population deeply sympathetic to the separatist cause. Interesting. That was 40 whole points. All right, so we're getting there, very slowly but surely getting there. I'm not sure if we will ever reach 100 because I know I've made some bad calls that have probably gotten us deductions from there, but we're getting closer. Not sure what the minimum score is needed for like a good outcome. I'm sure that there is probably a good and a bad outcome in the end of this game that I am very nervous about but excited for at the same time. But I just hope that we have enough points to get us there. All right, everyone, that's it for today. I really enjoyed the Geth mission that we did today. Going through and being able to see how everything started through the eyes of a Geth. Not even really the eyes, but just the data collected. But seeing the Geth from their very beginning of being turned on and monitored, how hard the Quarians worked just to get the Geth up and running. And then to see it not wanting to be turned off and wondering, what can I do for the creator? And why are you turning me off? Then seeing their ultimate demise, seeing the Quarians that were actually against the Geth being killed and standing up for them all the way until the very end. It was definitely eye-opening for me to see a different side of that story, seeing it told through actual data that was lived through. It was very interesting, and I do feel like Admiral Ran, even though she doesn't feel comfortable saying it, seeing what she saw today was definitely an eye-opener for her. And I'm sad that she can't elaborate on it because she is an admiral, but if she has any thoughts that even Tali has, I think she's starting to come around too. So next time we will be hopping into the Priority Rannoch mission, and I'm very excited about it. I'm very nervous too because I'm worried there'll be some sort of decision to make, a very heavy decision to make, like all of these other priority missions. And I feel like we have been ramping up for some big decision with the Quarian and the Geth. That's kind of what we've been doing. We've seen the side of the Quarians with Admiral Chorus and them just throwing their civilians into a war that they don't want to be fighting. The Quarians suffering because of this. And then seeing the Geth side of it, where Shepard goes in and shows respect for the Geth, gets rid of the Reaper badness bugs that are taking over the system and freeing them from that programming, bringing them back to their original state. And then seeing Legion go in and get everyone to come onto our side. It was an awesome moment to see all of those Geth Primes stand there and willing to fight this Reaper war with us and stand by our side, even after everything that the Quarians did to them, and even after everything that other species and races have probably done to them if they've come into the line of sight because of what the Quarians have been spewing out into the open about their supposed history. I just can't see it through a good view when I look at the Quarians. I can't justify them throwing their civilians out into a war that they have no business fighting right now with everything going on. And not even if the Reaper War wasn't even happening right now, this still is just, it's not a war for civilians to be thrusted into like that. It's not fair. And then seeing Admiral Zen and her absolute just obsession with getting Geth data and trying to be a one-up on them and all of that, and then going and talking to Admiral Ran and seeing that their history that they've been being fed is not how the Geth see it. It's been a really interesting ride so far, and I'm excited to go into the next priority mission. I hope that we don't have to make any crazy decisions on the Quarian and the Geth, and they can just kind of figure it out by themselves, because I think they're close. I think they're really close. From what we've seen about how Quarian protesters were already a thing, going down with Admiral Chorus and seeing that there are people that don't want to be fighting this fight down there too. And then talking with Admiral Ran, talking with Admiral Tali, and I think we're finally getting to a point where we can start talking about the Geth, and we can start talking about how they're not out to kill anybody. if you show them kindness, they will do whatever it takes to stand by your side. And that is one of the reasons why they were created to begin with, no? So I am very excited to go into this next priority mission with you all, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, everyone.